Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bidoofus podcast. This is either episode 2 or episode 3, depending on what we decide to do with the title of the last one. We've received some very tragic news since the airing of the last podcast. Chris died. He was murdered at the Sturgis rally for being too gay.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
Pray.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Pray.
Pray for
thoughts
Chris.
and
prayers for Chris.
If you want to show your thoughts and prayers, like and subscribe.
Yeah.
And share
one
this
like
podcast
equals
around.
one prayer for Chris's death. We wanted to get a guest on the podcast. We asked like 4 people and then called more people.
They all told us no.
They
or
all
didn't
told us
answer.
no, which was really cool because now we have no guests and like no topics to talk about. It's just me and Nash, and I'm sick, which is why my voice sounds more nasally and annoying than usual. And yeah. Do you have anything to say about this predicament?
I really hate that the people in the rally killed Chris.
Yeah, I know. I
Kind of
think
ties us into our one topic, but should we finish the Minecraft baby?
should we finish the Minecraft baby? Where did we leave off?
That's a very good question.
I don't know where we left off on that. I think that we left off
We could drop it.
when I said, "Can it consent?"
Can it consent?
But I don't know. I don't know if we should continue from that.
So yeah, should we just go to the
Yeah, we should go to the next topic. So
Nazis?
Sturgis, right? Sturgis motorcycle rally, Sturgis super spreader. Yeah, kind of sucked.
It is still a thing.
The rally is going until tomorrow. Well, today is the last day. And so
Okay, well it'll linger on until like next week.
well, yeah, that's true. But Nash sent me a post on r/pics
It was on Reddit, yeah.
that had 10K upvotes, and it was a picture of a stand at the rally that was selling swastika hats. I mean, you know. And then my grandpa and my dad got into an argument about them that night, and my grandpa said that you should respect their right to wear them. Which, I mean, like,
Let's see if I can find the post.
I guess that's true, but at the same time, that is a swastika that is on their head. So,
They are being a Nazi.
yeah, I don't think that should be supported, but, like, what are you going to do to stop them? They're wearing a hat.
Tell them to take it off.
Yeah, that they're going to say no, and that they're going to call you racial slurs.
Probably.
Because they are racist. They are white supremacists.
Yeah, they are racist. That is true.
I don't know. You would probably be able to tell before you talk to them by the fact that they were wearing a hat with a swastika on it. But they are racist.
I think the Nazis and the biker, like, how much coincided they are,
Yeah?
kind of gives bikers a...
The Venn diagram, you know, people at the rally and white supremacists is almost a near perfect circle.
Yeah.
It's, a lot of them are racist. I worked there. I worked at the Loud American, and there were a lot of people wearing, like, SS pins on their jacket. Sturgis Rally NSFW? Dash has just showed me a subreddit called r/Sturgis Rally NSFW that has 100 some members.
No, 113 people online, or 120 people, 5 online right now.
There are 5 people on this planet as we speak browsing r/Sturgis Rally NSFW.
Do you think they're racist?
The people who post on there?
Yeah.
I mean, probably. I'd imagine that they would.
These people don't look that racist.
Well, that's. You
This one
can't
just-
judge
she
a
just
book
got
by its
her-
cover.
She just got like that there.
Okay,
This is there.
that's cringe.
I don't think the people in r/Sturgis
Sturgis Rally NSFW.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sort of leads me into something that I want to talk about, and that's how, like, amazing the r/Rapid City subreddit is. Because it's like, people always post shitty Discord servers on there, and they're like, if you're from Western South Dakota, join this Discord server. And
We joined one time, and they were
we did join
racist
one time.
and
They were
homophobic.
furries. They were
They were furries and pedophiles.
they were furries
Not
and
racist.
pedophiles. So that should tell you about
And then
South Dakota.
we tried to raid their server, and I don't know how well that went.
Yeah,
I
we
got
tried to
banned.
raid their server with 2 people.
No, we got more. Remember?
Who?
I went into like the random
Oh yeah, you put it
Discords
like
and just
You put invite links in random Discord servers that you were in, and you just said this server is full of pedophiles. Go raid them.
And a lot of people did with like multiple accounts.
Which is good. I mean, I think that shows the general attitude towards pedophilia online, which is that it's not good.
On Reddit specifically.
Yeah. And then
Not
Nash,
Reddit,
you joined
Discord.
that r/like rapid gay subreddit. And you posted like anyone plays CS:GO, and people were like, "This is not how I expected this subreddit to go." You made the owner
I made
like
him
very disappointed.
He said it starts somewhere. Everything starts somewhere.
Everything starts somewhere. Everything starts with some retard.
I was kind of just being a troll.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Oh, someone made a post about moving to Rapid City and whether or not they should do that. It has a 19% upvote to downvote ratio.
this is not the right subreddit.
0 points and 20 comments. They got ratioed because they thought that it would be a good idea to move to Rapid City.
People have not talked in the r/rapid gay chat since 2 months ago. Someone said hello.
That was like when we were posting in it.
Yeah, I said anyone play games, and someone said I do, and then they asked if I played a game, and I said no, I don't play games. I only play Fortnite and Valorant.
Which
And
are
the
they are
owner-
not games.
The owner said this isn't exactly the way I imagined. Good things start slow, I guess. Any fellow gamers out there?
You had already answered his question by the time he asked that. You had already
And
said,
then there's
I
and then
play
it's just
Fortnite.
3 people saying hello.
I don't know how he expected that subreddit to go. Like,
I do not like the most recent post. That is.
let me see. Let me investigate this one for myself. That's cringe. I don't like that.
So
r/rapid
just-
gay.
I kind of want Wendy's.
Why is it all like?
It's all marked as
Sexual.
NSFW.
Why? I thought that this was like the guy that made this subreddit was like, this is just a place for like LGBT people to hang out, and that all of the posts are just like, where
Gay.
can I go have gay sex in Rapid City? It's raining outside.
What a perfect day for Wendy's.
Nash, you want to go to Wendy's? You want to pause the podcast and go to Wendy's?
No, not really. I mean, kinda.
We
but
could. We could make Wendy's vlog.
I don't know. I think we should have got a webcam to record.
I do agree. I think that we should invest in that at some
You can
point.
definitely just plug into the computer, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
down
if you're listening to this podcast and you are just so incredibly bored right now,
We are too.
we are too. And also, don't fret because we may or may not have something cool coming up soon at some point.
You're talking about the brownie video?
Yeah.
It's gonna be just us again, I'm pretty sure.
No, Marty's coming too.
Marty can't.
He said he can.
He said he had a woman.
No, that was this. That was for this.
No, he said he couldn't come for either.
No, that's not true.
Because his woman is living with him at the moment, currently.
That's cap. He said he was like, I'll do it, and I think he should.
I think he should make his girlfriend eat a...
Oh yeah, we could just bring her. That would be
We
fine.
had that idea for the podcast, and he told us no. He didn't even ask her. He kind of just said no on her behalf.
Yeah, that's cringe. He abuses his wife
They act like a married couple.
by answering questions for her, which I think is that's a sign of a toxic relationship. Are we gonna have to censor all this out?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think people should know it's a joke.
Yeah. If you are mentally disabled, if you were born with no brain, and you were unable to comprehend the fact that we are doing a funny.
We're just too monotone. That's why we have Chris, because Chris is all
Yeah,
like...
Chris is like flamboyantly gay, and so he can make wacky, crazy shenanigans on the podcast.
Yeah, it's just like two monotone guys.
But now
just-
he's not here, and it's very sad. There's a
So,
sort of a sad aura around
I had
the recording
Nathan
room.
listen to the podcast. He said he liked it, but he thinks that you sound like Swagger Souls.
I'm not British.
Swagger Souls isn't British.
Swagger Souls is British. Oh, he's Australian.
I don't even think he has an accent. I think he's American.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me look it up. Isn't he part of the Misfits?
Yeah.
They're
I don't think
Australian.
he's British, or I don't think he's Australian then. Or though. I think-
Swagger Souls. Let me find it. Let me find out his ethnicity.
He said you sounded like raccoon eggs, and then he said you sounded like Swagger Souls.
Now, oh, he is American.
Yeah.
No, he lives in Australia, but he's
I was
American.
gonna say I don't think he has an accent.
Okay, well, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, because I used to watch Raccoon Eggs all the time, and then he like stopped making videos.
Yeah, he just said you sounded like him.
He made a Rust video, and then he stopped making videos, and he hasn't uploaded for like 2 years.
When's the last time Bronze J uploaded?
Franz J uploaded a video like a week ago, and then he was like, sorry for the editing. And people were like, no, it's lit.
I really wish that Trevor would have.
Franz J uploaded 2 weeks ago. Hi. That's what it's called. Mashed potatoes, Sigma male, hashtag grind set. $10 wireless mouse reel. Bluba.
Bluba?
Yeah, he uploaded Bluba. Having a really good time with this podcast.
Me too.
I think that, Chris brought this sort of like a...
He brought it a.
He brought the vibes,
Yeah.
honestly. And now with
He
him
also always had something to talk about.
being 6 feet into the ground, I mean, just not the same without him, you know? That's why I think that we should pause the podcast right now and go to Wendy's
I guess if you want.
and make a Wendy's vlog.
You gonna ride with me, or are we gonna have your mom?
I'll ride with you. Okay. What's up, my crackers? Today, we're going to be
We're back.
finishing the podcast.
We're back.
We went to Wendy's.
We did.
Wendy's vlog. We did Wendy's vlog. Nash was convicted of multiple homicides, driving
No.
while intoxicated, and pissing on people at Wendy's.
None of these things happened.
Innumerable list of crimes from this man.
I was slandered.
He's truly a freak of nature. I got a large Pepsi.
I gotta.
Yesterday, I went to
I
get a
got a
COVID
drinky
test, and it came back negative.
Now I got hiccups.
I tested positive for COVID-19. Nash has the hiccups, which is really cool, and we came up with topics at Wendy's, which is great. The first one being the fact that it's been 3 weeks since the first podcast episode. We've talked about this every episode, and Kanye West still has not dropped Donda yet, which is really cool. I was reading about it, and apparently there's a whole, like, unreleased... Like, there's leaks of every song on the album now.
Yeah, he keeps doing listening parties, and then
And
just
so-
doesn't do shit.
So, like, we know what every song is going to sound like, or what it already does sound like, and so now it's just waiting for Kanye to drop it. Would be a nice birthday present, because my birthday is coming up at the end of the month, so if he released it
By then,
by then...
on your birthday.
Kanye West, I'm going to hit him up in the DMs, and I'm going to be like, could you please delay Donda again, and then drop it on my birthday? He's going to be like, yeah, I got
I've seen
you.
these TikToks of people like doing a quote-unquote Playboy Cardi impression because he's on one of the songs.
Yeah?
He's like, hey, yo, Kanye, drop the album, man. I need to hear my song.
Yeah, Playboy Cardi just goes like,
You not like this?
on the mic. So does
Yeah.
Uzi.
That's on some songs.
Sometimes, not all the time. Lil Uzi first rapper to buy a planet.
I think we talked about that.
We didn't talk about that. We talked
We
about that
didn't?
after last podcast, but
Oh.
apparently Uzi is buying a planet, which is
Mm-hmm.
he said that he was like in talks with people to buy a planet. I don't know what he's going to do with it.
He said he's leaving the Earth when he turns 27.
Oh yeah, because you said that he like found his birth certificate.
He's 20. He's 20. He's been a year older than he thinks his entire life.
Oh,
I
I thought it
don't
was a
know
year
how that
younger.
works.
I
Or
thought
a
he
year
was
younger,
actually
yeah.
26. Okay, yeah. So he's actually 26, which gives him an extra year before
I think he just
before
kinda
he
said
leaves
that.
the Earth.
I think he said that so he had an extra year to prepare buying a planet to go live on.
I don't know what his plan is with that, but I mean, to each his own. He also got a diamond embedded in his head.
I think he took it out.
He did take it out. I remember reading a Twitter comment section about that. And people were like, that shit gonna stank in like a week.
Your forehead is stanky.
Because apparently, if you get a piercing and then you get it dilated like that, like if you get like your ears gouged, or if you get like a diamond embedded in your head, it stinks. Because there's like rotting flesh
Probably.
on the outside. I think that he posted like a picture on his Twitter of like the gaping hole where he puts the crystal, and it looked really disgusting. So
He doesn't tweet very much. Yeah, the last time he tweeted was July 30th, so I guess not that long ago.
it was an interesting idea.
It did not work.
It did not work. I wonder if that had anything to do with him leaving the Earth.
I don't think so.
The diamond embedded in his head. That's how he shows the aliens that he comes in peace.
I think he just did it.
He rolls up with the crystal embedded in his forehead. I also read that he like pointed a shotgun at his girlfriend or something.
Yeah, that's whatever.
It's not a big deal.
He's a good rapper.
He's good he's a good rappist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, can you really fault him for that?
He had a lot on his plate, probably.
He was going
was
through it at the
stressed.
time. He was just,
He had to get his anger out somehow.
bad vibes all around. So yeah, that's Uzi. Playboy Cardi, didn't he say that he was gonna release something new? Also,
I don't know. I don't follow Cardi on anything. I'm only in his subreddit.
I hate how he tweets. 'Cause
Oh,
he just capitalizes random letters.
I think I've seen that, yeah.
That's so annoying. He does
I
have
am
the funny
following him.
gif. So
He tweeted something about Donda and Yee. That was his last tweet on
What does it
July
say?
21st.
what does it say?
Donda greater than Yee greater than.
I don't think that. Do you think Donna is gonna be greater than Ye?
I don't know.
Like a better album? People have listened to the leaks and they say that it's gonna be like top 3 Kanye ever. My top 3 albums is Ye, Yeezus, and then probably like Life of Pablo, maybe. I don't know. What's yours? Top 3 Kanye West albums.
My Dark, Beautiful, Twisted Fantasy. Number 1.
Is that all 3?
No, yeah, that's the only one.
Okay.
Kanye has a lot of albums.
I know. He did the Wyoming sessions where he made like an album
Um,
every week or whatever.
Yeah, I like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think Graduation, and then probably The Life of Pablo.
My most listened to Kanye album is Ye. I like
It's a pretty short album.
I like Violent Crimes. That's one of my favorite Kanye songs. So I mean,
I thought about killing you yesterday.
that's a good like that does a really good job of setting the tone for the rest of the album. That introduction where he says like the same 3 sentences over and over for 2 minutes
Yeah, it's about being bipolar, isn't
and
it?
then starts rapping.
This is the album cover says, I hate being bipolar, it's awesome.
Yeah, well, the intro to I Thought About Killing You, he's like, I thought about killing you. I love myself way more than I love you, so
I know,
you best
I
believe I
listened
thought
to
about
it.
killing you. And then he just repeats that for 2 minutes, then he just starts rapping.
He's like schizophrenic. He's schizophrenic.
Kanye West's schizophrenia arc.
When are we gonna get Kanye on the podcast? We've talked about him every episode.
I know, because he's of interest to the both of us right now. Not so much to Chris, because Chris hates rap music. Chris was really mad at us because we were playing music off of his phone in the car, and he, on his like last.fm page or whatever, it said that Playboy Cardi was one of his most played artists of the month.
Really?
Yeah.
We barely listened to any.
Or
Playboy
it was Cardi or Trippie Redd. I don't remember who, but that was like
fucking smells like my money.
that was the top of his Lost.fm charts. That he was really bad. He was texting me on Discord.
That's kind of funny.
But sort of a sensitive topic now that he's passed away.
Oh
You know.
yeah.
Funeral services open to the public. They're gonna be. What's the coordinates on Google Maps that just takes you to the field of like
Dead people?
statues of
Is that a
corn?
thing?
That's where it's gonna be.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We're gonna hold the funeral at the Google Maps corn statues, and everyone is invited if you want to fly out there.
We'll just teleport.
Yeah. Hop in the Nether portal, get on the ice highway, show up to Chris's funeral service. What else did we say that we were going to talk about at Wendy's? We had 3 things that we came up with. We came up with
Back 4
Donda,
Blood.
Back for Blood, and something else.
I have no idea. Back for Blood, I haven't seen anything on.
Yeah, that people were so excited. People were going to be like, this is just going to be like a new Left 4 Dead game. And apparently it's a lot more complicated than Left 4 Dead. It's a lot like more technical. It's not on Source Engine either, so none of the stuff that you could do with Left 4 Dead, you'll be able to do with that game.
Can't be hop.
No.
Don't want to play it.
It's
Can't
an
speedrun.
It's an Unreal, I think.
Oh.
Which, I mean, you know, I saw a Reddit post about someone recreating, like, Source physics in Unreal Engine, so I don't know if they'll
I
try
bet
to do
it's
something
easy
like
to
that.
do. I mean,
Yeah. Apex Legends
is
Source.
It's in.
It's in?
It's in.
It's
big.
in.
It's getting big.
I know,
Because
it's sort of...
Warzone.
It's getting popular
And all
again.
the
The Warzone hackers, that was going to be the other topic.
Well, we let into it anyway. I mean,
Exactly. So Apex Legends got lucked out a little bit because Warzone has a hacker problem now.
it's had one. I think people are like just switching.
Yeah. I like Apex more than I like Warzone.
Me too.
Be
I've
honest.
played a lot more Apex.
I haven't played very much recently because I don't really have access to a computer. Well, I do, but you know, it's set up in like the worst position possible. All I can do is edit podcast episodes on it. Until I get home tomorrow because the renters are leaving then, which is epic.
We yeah, me and my friends play Apex a lot. Splitgate is also huge.
I have never played that game. I wanted to, but then I don't think I had anyone to play it with when I first tried to like
It's
download
free.
it. I know. You tried to get me to buy 0 Hour, and that game was shit.
I thought it was fun.
That
There's
game,
supposed to be a new update coming this month
it looked like it was on
like a
like the
major
PS2.
where they revamp everything.
Well, that's gonna be good. I also tried to get totally accurate Battlegrounds working on my computer, and it just wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Apparently, if you have an AMD graphics card, it
It's-
just shits its pants, and you can't play it, which is great. I mean, that's just really cool.
No, I saw this thing on TikTok, and it was showing a Google trend.
Yeah.
And since all of the the Warzone hacking kids are figuring out that people are going to Apex, they're like Apex Legends hacks has spiked by like 300%.
Like what the like what is the point of that?
I don't know. Apex has like good anti-cheat unlike Warzone.
If you're hacking,
so,
see, I'm complaining about this, but I have a hacked client that I use when I play Minecraft, so
that's Minecraft. I mean, you
exactly, like that's like I don't know. I don't think people get very heated over Minecraft. There's not like $1 million tournaments or anything.
don't- Yeah, you're not. I mean, I don't.
Minecraft is not that
I
competitive.
don't think you're using it for malicious
No.
reasons.
I do have a permanent ban from Hypixel though. After I spent $45 on MVP Plus, I got banned like 2 weeks later because I was using a click aim bot and tracers and chest steal, and I got banned. And that was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when I was like 10, and I still haven't gotten unbanned, which is great.
Well, yeah, it's permanent.
If we get enough clout, I'm gonna ask, what's that guy's name? The guy that made
No,
Hypixel?
They're making a game, aren't they? Like a completely
Hytale.
new- Yeah,
I don't know what happened to that. I saw a lot of updates, but
hasn't had.
yeah,
any
I think
new
that that's stupid.
news.
Like, I don't think that just because you're a famous Minecraft server means that you could create a successful game of your own.
Well, they were. It looked very good.
It looked good, but then
And then they just kinda
I
stopped,
haven't
I
heard
think.
anything about it.
I don't think anyone's heard anything about it for the past year.
Yeah. If we get famous on this platform, I'm gonna start adding the Hypixel guy. Simon, isn't his name Simon?
I have no idea. Do you want me to go
From
find
Hype,
him?
it's on Twitter.
Can we find Simon on Twitter?
It's just at Hypixel, I think. And then I'm gonna at him, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bitch ass, unban me. I'm gonna pull up."
I'm gonna get my boys on you. There's a really big thing going around on Roblox right now
Why?
called East Brickton.
What is that?
It is a role play thing
Yeah,
where you role play as someone like in the hood,
that's epic.
and it's actually not bad. I
We
played
should
it.
play
I
that.
played it with my friend,
East Brickton.
and someone jumped me. I got jumped, and I typed in chat, someone help, I'm being jumped, and the guy said, shut up, and spit on me. And
See,
then-
Roblox has so much potential to make like the coolest shit ever, but then half of what you see is just like
Yeah.
escape the
Obby.
obby,
Escape the SpongeBob while he's...
escape
I don't
Kanye
know.
West obby. I usually just play, if I get on Roblox with Adam and Chris, I just play natural disaster survival, and then say like stupid
no,
shit
that
in
shit's
chat.
got like, it's got like some custom, like character custom. You get banned if you don't, like, if you fail RP.
On East Brickton,
On East Brickton.
that's like Unturned. That Unturned server we
should
played
play
on.
that. We should play Unturned more, I think.
Remember
Unturned is
we
great.
joined the racist server?
Yeah, I recorded it, but it didn't record voices.
They put Howby in jail because he's Native American.
Hightail's last tweet was on the 1st of July.
Yeah, I think it's a dead game.
They're still making it, I guess.
I remember I like trolling on Unturned. It's fun.
I just like Unturned. It's a fun game.
But if you go on like the serious RP servers and you just start fucking around, that's fun too.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
with Gmod Dark RP. I don't do that enough. I want to start doing that more.
Dark RP is fun. Me and Jonah and a few of our friends spawned in giant planes.
Okay, so I'm
We're-
assuming that you don't really play it seriously.
No.
Okay.
Why would you do that? It's Dark RP.
That mods are all like
You
autistic 7-year-olds.
Yeah, we got big ass planes and we're flying them around and screaming in game chat, making plane noises.
Yeah.
And one of us got put in prison. And we figured out if you stand at a certain spot, you can spawn stuff inside the prison. So we
Yeah.
spawned more planes.
See, I like games like that where they have like a strictly enforced RP system, but
But it's dark RP.
But it's
Like,
not actually enforced by like game rules, it's just server rules, and so they're
Yeah.
really easy to fuck around with. Like there's GTA RP servers, there's Unturned,
I think the
there's
GTA
Dark
like
RP.
RP community is not autistic.
I don't think they're that bad. Didn't XQC get like permanently banned for from one of them for something?
Probably.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would do.
I would like to play a GTA RP. I think that would be fun. But I never figured it out. I always...
I don't know if I'm banned on GTA Online or not. I might be. There's a chance.
I thought you made a new account.
I did, but I don't know if that worked. I don't know if that actually does
I don't
anything.
think they're gonna IP ban you. People hack on there all the time.
Well, I had like I
I don't play GTA Online on PC.
I got up
anymore.
to level 100 in like 2 minutes,
there's
and then got like $100 million.
there's a custom level called Peter Griffin, and you just kind of put it on so you're AFK, like running in circles, and you leave it
Yeah.
on overnight. You get like level 200.
Damn, Peter
Whole bunch of
Griffin,
money. Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, I think that
I was never a guy to play GTA legit. I just always do money glitches.
if I had more time, I think that I would play GTA Online legitimately, because GTA 5 is probably my favorite game of all time. I have like 500 hours just in Sandbox. But I
in
don't have the
story mode.
focus to concentrate on like grinding money and shit for longer than like an hour before I get bored.
That's why you do money glitches like me.
Yeah, exactly. GTA Online is like a whole new medium to fuck around with.
And everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Red
paid-
Dead Online is also...
I paid $10 for a mod menu from Russia.
And it worked.
It did work. It was legitimate. I didn't get scammed out of my money or anything. Don't remember what it was called. I haven't played GTA Online in like 2 years, but you know.
Talking about how shitty hackers are, and you're over here, oh yeah.
Well, you know,
you always made it fun for people though. You'd like...
yeah, I would. I
Make
wasn't
it
like an
snowy.
asshole. I think that one time I went around setting people on fire. But that was it.
Yeah.
But that was when I had just downloaded it and I was just seeing what you could do with all the options and stuff. And then after that, I would just spawn money in cars and let people take them. But the thing is, there's always one... There's never a server where you're the only person with cheats.
That's true.
And if you make them obvious enough, then everyone else with cheats will come start targeting you, which is fun.
Yeah, I never downloaded a hack
You can
engine
turn it into
for
like
anything.
HVH on GTA Online.
CS was one really big one. Free-to-play CS is terrible.
Yeah, I bought Prime.
I bought Prime. I didn't buy it. I've had it.
Yeah.
Fuck, with all the money I've spent on the game, you'd think I would have bought Prime, but
I feel like it should be like TF2, where you can get
I feel
you
like
could get
after
it just by buying a cosmetic. I think that they should do that with
Well, I
CS.
don't know about that because there's like the 1-cent skins.
No, but on TF2 you have to buy it from the actual
I think
like
if you-
in-game store.
if you spend enough money, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could just level up to 21.
That's what I did. That's what I did. I played free to play until then.
Yeah.
which
I like
sucked.
GTA, or I like CS:GO. I haven't played it in a long time.
I played it the other day. I played one comp match and I top fragged. I was like, oh wow.
I forgot that I still have to buy Diablo 3.
I haven't played that game in a while.
You stopped?
I don't really have anyone to play it with.
So if I bought it, would you start again?
Probably.
Okay,
I
good.
need to finish my seasonal character.
Because I get paid on Monday. I'm going to make like $400.
I'm out of a job.
Did you get fired?
No, I just stopped working because school's starting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. They asked me if I wanted to keep doing hours during the school year at the Loud, and I was like, fuck no. I remember you have to use like a PIN code to clock out there, and
Yeah.
every time I went to go ask for the PIN code, the supervisors would all just be sitting outside smoking. And it's like, awesome. This is so cool. I want to leave. I want to be able to leave on time, and you're just sitting by the garage smoking, you know.
You know, I'm done working, I guess.
Yeah. And our supervisors would also just randomly fire people.
Oh,
Like,
get out of here. We don't need you.
I think that someone asked for a break, and main supervisor, she was like, well, I said if you don't want to work, you can just leave. And she was like, okay, and then she left, and I did not ever see her at work again, which was, you know,
It was there.
don't know what
One
happened
time
with that. but-
Last year when I worked during the rally, I think I've probably told you this story, but we had this one bitch, and she was like she was crazy,
Yeah.
to say the least. One time I was going to take out the garbage and she kind of just followed me. I was
Mhm.
like, okay, why are you following me? I didn't say that to her, but she was like, did you smoke before work today? I was like, no, I don't smoke. And she was like, oh, I might have. I'm not going to say though. And I was like, okay. And
Cool.
she had like a really shitty phone that she bought off of
Wish.com.
Wish.
Oh, actually?
She was like, yeah, this phone sucks. I bought it off of Wish. And I was like, well,
Why the
that's-
fuck would
I
you
mean,
do
that's
that?
why it sucks. And she would always ask me to use my hotspot because she had to talk to her landlord because she wasn't paying her rent.
Oh, awesome.
And she kind of just, I don't know, she always was a bitch to
Yeah.
me and everyone.
Next year, I just want to help
And-
do radio stuff. I want to do interviews next year,
She was
but I don't think I can.
taking a smoke break, just sitting outside. And my
Yeah.
boss, he comes over and he's like, Nash, when she comes back in here, tell her I need to talk to her. And I'm like, okay. So she comes back and I'm like, hey, my boss, I said his name, wants to talk to you. And she's like, okay. She goes and talks to him. And keep in mind, so I wish I could show them how it's set up, but it's like the front line
Yeah.
where they cook all like the steaks and stuff, and then behind that, there's a wall dividing it from like where you make the salads and
Yeah.
like fry stuff. And I'm where all the salads and fry stuff is, and he's where the steaks are because he cooks the steaks.
Mm-hmm.
So she walks over, and I just hear from the other side of the wall is, "Get the fuck out! You don't work here anymore." And she just up and left, and like had an argument with my boss, and I thought it was the funniest shit in the world because I hated her.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, yeah, I can't really bring up anything that was bad about where I work because I also work for the company that owns the Loud. And so I feel like if I started like bad mouthing them, I would just get fired.
Oh well, they sold the place that I worked at, so
You worked at a insert restaurant here before it became not that, right?
yeah.
Okay. The one across from. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's stupid. I don't like working during the rally. It's.
Yeah. Well, I was working 12-hour days for.
Weren't you dishwashing?
I was dishwashing, bussing tables, frying like fry bread for Indian tacos,
Sorry, I have anthrax.
making like salads.
Yeah?
One time they were like, "You need to make 30 salads as fast as you can." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah?
It was just like tiny little bowls of salad.
Yeah,
That sucked.
one of my coworkers just spent like every shift making salads because he was the one who could do it the fastest. And apparently all of my other coworkers thought that he just wasn't doing anything, and so they complained to the supervisor. And like the day after, I walked into the freezer room to refill the ranch, and she was just in there like chewing him the fuck out, and I was just like standing in the doorway. And then she turned around and she was like super nice to me. She was like, "Oh, sorry, I'll get out of your way." And this kid was like on the verge of tears. It was like, "I'm just trying to refill the ranch, bro."
Didn't you say someone spilt the ranch last time?
Yes, the kid who works there. I think he was pouring ranch, or he was just in the freezer room for something, and he slipped on the floor, and he tried to grab like the nearest thing to like maintain his balance, right? But he grabbed the mop, and obviously that just like slid out from under him, and so he knocked off like all of like the little cups off the walls, and they were all over the floor. And he also knocked off one of the big tubs of ranch, and it just exploded all over the freezer room. And so I walked in there, and it was just covered in fucking ranch, and he was mopping it up, and there was like broken glass on the floor. You know, just normal day.
Normal day at work with the ranch on the floor.
Yeah. And then no, that's just how it went. There was so many like ranch related tasks you had to do with the Loud, because one of their like big claims to fame is that, oh, we make our own ranch in house. And so
Do they? Are you allowed to expose their
no, they do.
Oh,
They're being honest. And so
it is good ranch, I won't lie.
I know, but you spend like half of every shift refilling the ranch, or cleaning up the ranch, or giving people ranch, or like trying to clean the fucking ranch off your shirt.
It's just a
Everything is ranch.
everything.
Because there's the big ranch tubs, and you take the big ranch tubs and you fill up the ranch pitcher, and then you take the ranch pitcher and you put it in the fridge, and you get out the ranch cups and you use the pitcher to fill the cups. Or no, you take the pitcher and you fill up one of the little squeeze bottles, and then you use the squeeze bottles to fill the cups. And so there's like 5 steps to just getting someone like a cup of ranch. And it's really annoying. I'm glad I don't work there anymore.
I thought you did. Or did you stop?
I stopped. My last day was Thursday, I think. Well, they wanted to know if I wanted to keep working, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
I'll
like
think
an extra
about it.
week or not. But
I was like, I'll think about it, and then I never signed up for another shift because I do not want to do that. But yeah, you know, it gave me money that I'm probably saving up for a new bike with.
I need to build a new PC, I think. I
What
don't
happened to
need
your
to,
old
but
one?
I want to.
Is it your old one still like running fine?
It runs perfectly fine. I just want to build a new one.
Well, yeah, it's fun. Like, it's a good hobby to have. And you've never built a PC before, have you?
No.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you build one, it's fun. I've built 2. And, you know,
The one I have right now it runs fine. It works just fine.
you definitely have a bigger chance of fucking it up if you build your own. But
You're gonna bend the pins sideways.
once you know how everything fits together, it's a lot easier to troubleshoot if something goes wrong. Because you know exactly how you put everything together, and so if there's like a problem, you know how to fix it, because you know how to take everything apart and put it back together.
I just remember the one time my PC had an issue where it wasn't like detecting anything on like the login screen.
Oh yeah?
It was just frozen.
Yeah.
So I had to start it in like developer mode and restart my PC and keep all my quote unquote personal files,
Oh yeah.
which were just like random screenshots of random shit and like a few games that I guess were personal to me.
What games?
I don't even remember. I think Fortnite stayed installed somehow.
Fortnite is very personal.
Like after I
Dash.
uninstalled it, I uninstalled it and it just kind of
Yeah.
reinstalled itself.
The Fortnite is a universal constant.
So yeah, I had to reinstall all of my games.
Yeah?
and all that. Yeah, I think I've had to do that twice now.
I do that every so often, just because I just want to make sure that everything's running. It
Well, yeah, it does make your PC run faster.
One time it said that I only had 4 gigabytes of usable RAM, and I have 16 installed, and so I spent like 2 hours troubleshooting it, and I thought that I broke my PC forever because it got stuck in like a restart loop where it would restart, and it would be like, oh, there's a CPU fan speed error, and there's a RAM like clock speed error, and it would show like a countdown. It would be like restarting in 5 seconds, and it would just keep doing that over and over and over. And so I just unplugged it, waited like 10 seconds, and plugged it back in, and then it let me boot into the BIOS, and then I think I figured it out after that. Because I wanted to play Minecraft, and Minecraft was running at like 5 FPS, and I was like, you know, what is the deal here?
Really gotta try to play Minecraft.
It was a struggle. And then we ended up not playing Minecraft, so I did it for nothing.
Well, you probably wanted to use your PC.
Yeah, I did. I don't know, I haven't been playing a lot of games recently.
I've just been playing Apex and Splitgate. Those have been my...
Yeah.
And CS yesterday.
I started playing Oblivion,
Oh yeah, I bought Skyrim.
but then I stopped. I haven't touched it for like 2 weeks. But I want to keep going because it's fun. I like just shooting fireballs at everything.
Yeah, I was talking to Nathan, and Nathan's beat Skyrim and Oblivion together. He's beat him like 40 times probably.
A lot of people think that Oblivion is better.
Yeah,
don't know
the
if I agree
spell
with that.
casting's a lot more fun. I've heard it's broken.
Spellcasting is super fun in Oblivion. There are like 3 main rings that you want to get that give you like buffs, and if you have them, it's just like
And you can
it
make
becomes
your own
completely
spells,
broken.
can't you?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played Oblivion in forever.
It's fun. I think that the UI is a lot better than Skyrim. It runs a lot smoother, and you know. I also started playing GTA 4. That's the last game that I played. It was The Lost and the Damned. Because the main storyline of that game is it's a very slow start, and so I just started playing the DLC, and it's fun.
Skyrim, if you buy it on Steam right now, it's like $16.
I have it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, you should download Enderall.
What
It's
is
a
that?
mod. You can download it straight off of Steam, like a DLC,
Yeah.
and it just changes. It changes the entire game.
Sorry, I have cholera.
It's a whole new story. It doesn't take place in the Elder Scrolls universe.
That's sort of like a
It
Fallout
just-
New California.
It just runs on the engine,
That sounds lit.
and there's 4 races. It doesn't.
The racism.
That's it. There's only 4.
The only reason I didn't continue playing Skyrim, I thought it was really fun, but I played it for like 12 hours straight, and then it gave me I was like nauseous, and I had like a migraine,
You should get Skyrim VR.
and so I stopped playing it, and I haven't opened it in like a year.
Skyrim VR is supposed to be alright.
My dad really wanted to play Skyrim VR. He wanted me to hook my Oculus back up, but I only have one working display port on my graphics card, so
Me too. I've connected to my other monitor.
yeah. So it seems that we are in the same predicament where neither of us can play VR.
Well, we can. I just have to unplug my other monitor. But you only have one monitor, but is your one monitor being used?
Yeah, my monitor's display port.
Oh.
I guess I could plug it into HDMI, but then I would only have 60 hertz.
Mine runs at 144. Like it's not DisplayPort.
It can't.
It does though.
It can't.
It does.
Hold on, let me google.com this. Can you run 144 hertz with HDMI?
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I could just plug it in HDMI
You have
cable.
a 75 hertz monitor.
Yeah, it doesn't make that big of a difference. I barely noticed it. I just bought the new monitor because I like 1440p. The difference between 1080p and 1440p is incredibly noticeable, but the difference between 1440p and 4K, you can barely tell the difference. So it doesn't really matter that much.
I think mine's only
Yours is 1080.
1080. And then my other one is 1440, but it's only 60 FPS. Or 60 hertz.
Well, you should use the 1080p one for like competitive gaming.
That's what I do.
And the 1440p one for like
Discord.
chill, for like
It uses Discord.
relaxing gaming.
I don't use it for gaming. I just use it for for Discord and YouTube or Google.
High quality, high res Discord.
And it sucks because it's 2 different monitors. One of them's curved and the other one's not.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Well, if you put them like really close to your head,
Oh,
It'll be like VR. And then play CSGO. I play CSGO at the lowest possible resolution, stretch res.
I play it stretch. Don't play it.
Because I think it's funny. And it gives me like 2 million FPS. At the cost of me not being able to see anyone who's more than like 5 feet away.
We should go to like Goodwill.
Why?
So I can buy a Guitar Hero guitar.
We looked at Goodwill for Guitar Hero guitars and
Like
they
last
didn't
year.
have any.
That was like last year.
Yeah, we went to like every freaking pawn shop in Rapid.
Is Heroes and Villains open?
It's
only 3.
Is today Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
It's probably open.
Fuck, we're right next to it.
No.
Pretty much.
No.
Just drive that way a little
Okay.
bit.
Well, that's cool. We would have to stop at my grand. Fuck. I don't have any money. Damn it.
Ask your mom to transfer you some.
I don't have my fucking debit card with me. It's in
Oh.
Sturgis. Which is depressing, but I do have like $12, so I mean, I'm kind of
I mean,
balling.
you can buy like an N64 game.
No.
Again.
I bought Perfect Dark, and I never played it because I forgot to set up a TV in my room. And so I have not gotten any use of it. It was like $15 straight down the drain.
I'm buying a snowboard
You're buying a snowboard.
from my boss.
Are you gonna start snowboarding?
Probably.
I'm always late to the party with this shit because Nash is like, oh, I'm gonna
I-
buy a new BMX bike, and then we all ride those around.
Haven't told anybody that I'm buying a snowboard. I haven't even told my parents.
And then I'm gonna be
I
like,
think the only people I've told is Marty and my coworkers because I'm buying it from my boss.
and me.
And you just now. And everybody on the podcast.
I am gonna buy a BMX bike though. I'm looking at the 21-inch Sunday one because that's a brand that you and Marty like swear by, right?
Just me.
Okay.
Marty's brother too. But
It's yellow.
which one is it? Okay.
Here, what's the website? I forgot.
It's called City Grounds. Is that one?
Yes.
Let's see, which one is it?
It's the 21-inch one. Because I'm a tall boy. I need tall bicycle.
Here. What's it got? I'd say get one like mine. Like the exact same one, just different color.
They don't have any different colors on their website.
They don't?
No, not for that one. How much was yours?
Same as that one.
Okay, yeah. Well, I want to get a bigger one because I'm like 6 inches taller than you.
That's true.
And riding your bike was kind of difficult.
No, they have one right here. It's
they?
21 inches. It's black and white.
What does it look like? That looks lit. It's got the gradient.
Yeah, it's a fade.
Have marble fade, stat track bike.
I bet they have other ones. Mine's only 0.5 of an inch shorter.
Okay, well yeah, but I still want to take all the extra height I can get.
Well, you should just like search by height then, and then
That's what I was doing. That's how I decided on the yellow one.
oh,
Because I was looking at all of them and I was like, this looks neat. I don't know. I could be retarded.
is the train getting picked up?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. It was right there.
Yeah, it is also very
Looking at
loud.
it.
If you're hearing a train, fuck you.
So I have this app on my phone, right? And it's supposed to like track your sleep.
Yeah?
And I thought it would be funny because it records like what it hears.
I got an ad for that on Snapchat and it was just like farting.
it recorded a it recorded like motorcycles outside of my house at 2 a.m.
Damn.
and I was like, damn, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, so I could just get a jar of dried Carolina Reapers for $8.49.
You are like on this, aren't you?
But it's because it's gonna be hilarious. That's the thing. It's gonna be.
Yeah, with me being like,
Well, you don't have to eat one.
I'm going to.
Okay. Extremely hot and spicy, grown in our remote farm in Yilon, Taiwan. Packaged in Canada. Deliciously spicy in any barbecue
Delicious.
rubs, sauces, stews, or dipping salts, or brownies.
Does it really say or
No,
brown
it doesn't,
onions?
but that's what we're going to use it for. Use with caution. These are not large peppers. They are much smaller than a jalapeno, but what they lack in size, they make up for in heat. Add to your favorite spicy dishes for heat, and that delicious pepper aroma. Every video I've ever seen about the Carolina Reaper says that it smells like death. Like, it smells like it's rotting. And so I don't know how it would have the delicious pepper aroma if it smells like shit. But, you know. Apron.
I think we need latex gloves.
We could just use, okay, apron. What's the... Let me see the best drip.
Max, you could get a green bite.
I'm gonna look at a...
Max, this one's green.
My dad's gonna look at the search history right here, and that's cool. And he's gonna be like, they googled Undertale apron. Oh yeah, I forgot that Redbubble has aprons, so you could get like any design that's on Redbubble and put it on an apron. I should get the
Chris's
one with all the
face.
FNAF animatronics that just says Israel. That one's lit.
We've talked about like our topics. How long have we been recording for?
Let's see. Damn. 51 minutes.
Damn, we can make it longer.
We could make a religion out of this. I was just rewatching that video yesterday.
What video?
The Bill Wirtz, like, history of the entire world video. Remember that from, like...
I do.
Yeah. It's not funny. It does not hold up at all.
Does it not?
No, it's like Tumblr humor from, like, 2018.
The sun is a deadly laser.
Yeah. I mean, we're being gang stalked outside.
Hyper fixated on the train.
No, but the train is still going, by the way.
It's just not as loud.
It's very long.
Yeah.
Long train. There's
So
some
you said
people stopped.
you hate people who use hyper fixation
Yeah, I don't like that word at all.
because it's been picked up by the general media.
No, because it's like
Not the general media, but the...
Twitter users are like, I was hyperfixated on Dream SMP for 3 months. That was all that I... Like, you had an interest in something. Like, I don't think that you have to create, like, a wacky mental illness label for that. You liked content, and you watched a lot of it. Like, okay, good for you.
I'd say it was... They were watching it religiously, not...
Okay, but
fixating on it.
that doesn't really...
Doesn't make it better.
That's just
but
weird.
I watched Dream SMP religiously.
Yeah, I think that they should say that instead.
It sounds not as bad. I mean, it's
I created
not
a shrine in my room.
It's not using a mental. It's not using like a
Yeah.
term that like people with ADHD have.
Yeah, I think that the problem with that is that it's being commandeered by people who don't actually have that problem.
Exactly.
And so it's sort of taking away the value of the word, because the word originally meant like an obsessive, like...
Thing that you couldn't stop doing.
Yeah,
or
but now
thinking
it's
about.
been like, I'm very interested in this subject. Like, that's not hyperfixation, that's just you being interested in something. I have a Playboy Cardi hyperfixation. I've listened to Die Lit 30 times.
I listen to it every morning and every night.
I'm severely mentally ill.
Please lock me away in solitary confinement.
Yeah, put me in a... Lock me the fuck up, because I listen to Playboy Cardi. You said that the self-titled mixtape is better than Die Lit?
Yeah,
Okay, I think that's a hot take.
I like the album Playboy Cardi more than Die Lit.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here?
I'm not doing it.
Damn. He could do an impression of the door, of the Playboy Cardi.
He's
Yo,
went
Pierre,
through
you
like
want to come out here?
4
door.
different taglines of just people saying that.
Yeah, that's his producer tag, isn't
Because
it?
Pierre is said in a lot of different like shows,
Yeah.
so I think that's the one that
Is that his producer tag, or is that his producer's producer tag?
he is the producer.
Okay,
Pierre
so
is
he
the
produces
producer.
his own music, or Pierre?
No. Playboy Cardi. It's the beat. It's whoever makes the beat.
Yeah, the producer tag.
So yeah,
The beat. Okay, so he doesn't make his own beats.
no.
Okay. Yeah.
Pierre Bourne is the beat maker.
I remember a lot of people were freaking out when Kanye West said that Violent Crimes was ghostwritten, because it's like the most personal lyrics on that album.
Is it really?
Yeah, It was written by Kid Cudi, I think, and then some.
I
other
wouldn't
guy.
be mad if Kid Cudi ghost wrote
Ghost
wrote
Kanye?
for Kanye. They have a lot of songs together.
Yeah, I know. They made Kids See Ghosts, which is really good.
They have way more than just that though.
I know.
Like Gorgeous, isn't he on Gorgeous?
I don't know.
I think he
I don't
is.
know about Kanye West. My grandpa was asking me about who Kanye West is, and I said that he's a Christian rapper.
I mean, he is now.
I just told him about how Jesus is King is like a rap album, but it's about God and there's no like explicit lyrics, and he was like, okay.
Is there no explicit lyrics?
No, there's not. Jesus is King is.
It's Christian. I mean,
Let me look.
it got #1 Christian album of 2019.
It did. It's true. I think it deserved it. I don't think that there's very good
Yeah.
Christian music.
One of my coworkers listens to Christian
Yeah, Jesus
death
is
metal.
King doesn't have any explicit lyrics in it,
Max. One of my
judging by Spotify.
one of my
alone.
coworkers, right? When I
Yeah.
was working, listens to Christian death metal.
What? How do you do that?
Well, you would play it on your phone and.
No, but like, how do you make
I don't
Christian
know. I
death
don't know
metal?
how that works. It really sounds like something. I'll say that.
I listen to Christian dubstep. My
Praise,
favorite subgenre
praise
of
the Lord.
EDM. Imagine it like a Skrillex song, but instead of like, you know how on like
Instead of like using like the
screaming for the bass drop, it just says like it's just like thoughts and prayers, and it's like wow.
No, instead of using like the bows and the wows and the boops and doops, they should use
They
like
just sample like a choir.
yeah.
I think you should do that. At Skrillex on Twitter, can you make a Christian dubstep album?
only using like a
choir
symphony,
samples.
a symphony, like
I wonder if you could do that. I wonder if you could make like a vocal
you definitely could
dubstep album.
because you can change voices with that stuff.
Yeah, but what if like singing, like only singing,
Only singing,
like
probably
like doing harmonics, dubstep noises.
it wouldn't be very
with your mouth.
dubsteppy.
It would
but
just be like beatboxing. Will you get like a barbershop quartet, and you have one of them do like the rhythm, and the other ones do everything else, and then you make a dubstep album.
Christian dubstep.
You make a Christian dubstep album with them.
I want to know if that like is already a thing. It definitely exists.
Christian dubstep?
I feel like it definitely exists.
Yeah, I got it from a meme.
Christian dubstep. It's an album. There's an album called Christian Dubstep.
I just showed Nash a meme where it was like a
It's
future
like-
house goals, and then there was a picture of a house and it said my home, and then there was a picture of like a massive building next to it that said Christian dubstep room.
Am I gonna be allowed to listen to this Christian dubstep? Do you think it's Christian
Does God believe in copyright?
dubstep royalty free?
Can we get some royalty-free Christian dubstep? Jamie, pull up
Christian
royalty-free
dubstep hill
Christian
song
dubstep.
A Young and Free. This is living? No. 8 free Christian dubstep music playlists. Here we go. We can listen to this, right? That's This doesn't sound like dubstep.
I love Christian dubstep.
This isn't dubstep. So I think we've
concluded that Christian
that Christian
dubstep is an
dubstep is-
untapped genre that more people need to expand into.
royalty free Christian music. I think that was probably what it was. Wait. There's this YouTube video.
He found a YouTube video.
Can I mute myself so I can? One second.
Getting emotional just hearing this. Bringing me to tears. This goes hard.
Christian dubstep does in fact exist. Is it good?
No. No,
it
it's
sounds
not.
like nightcore.
And Christian nightcore.
Christian.
They should make
nightcore.
nightcore hymns.
Do you think there's a nightcore version of Hallelujah?
Nightcore hallelujah.
You can't copyright Hallelujah.
I think they
Hallelujah?
did.
How do you
They
copyright?
copyrighted the Happy Birthday song.
That is true.
They could copyright anything they
Should we listen to Nightcore Hallelujah
No, I don't think people want to hear that.
by Sinin on YouTube with 3.8 million views?
No, I don't want to hear it.
I want to know who's looking up Nightcore Hallelujah
Us.
and listening to it like unironically.
Oh, probably no one. I think it's all just people like us who are like, is there Nightcore hymns? And then that or it just got put into their recommended section.
Probably.
That seems to happen with a lot of things.
Remember in 7th grade when our math teacher, like, you guys want to hear the song that I had stuck in my head? She started playing Nightcore Rockefeller Street.
Oh yes, I do remember that. That was an
That was an
experience.
experience.
She was like the worst teacher ever.
She was like the worst but the best because she didn't.
Yeah,
make
because
us
she
do
didn't
shit.
care enough to teach us anything. But as a negative side effect of that, we did not learn anything.
And then I went on to, I don't know.
And then I did math in 8th grade, and I failed it. And then I did math in 9th grade, and I got a D, and I failed both my finals. But I passed.
We're blaming this on our 7th grade math teacher.
Yeah, it's all her fault. We didn't learn basic pre-algebra, and as a result,
And
we failed everything.
we'll call them Johnson and
Shaniqua.
and Shaniqua. Sure, they bitched her out, the teacher.
Oh, that's true, yeah. Johnson and Shaniqua.
They told her that she was a bad teacher,
Yeah.
and she cried.
Shout out to
Johnson
and Shaniqua. What a dynamic duo.
One of them's lesbian.
It's true. Which one, Johnson or
I think it's
Shaniqua?
Johnson. I think we both know why their name is Johnson.
Johnson or Shaniqua? Who would win? Rap battle.
Definitely. I don't like Johnson, but I think Johnson would win.
Yeah, but is Johnson a good rapist?
Probably better than
We saw Shaniqua at the gas station at like midnight that one time. Like,
yeah,
like
you
a week
texted
ago.
him.
Yeah, I texted him and I was like, gas. And he was like, what are you talking about? I was like, gas station. And he was like, Max, I was at the gas station when you texted me that. I was like, getting gas. Nash car run out.
That was Chris. We were in Chris's car. We were just
Oh,
getting
yeah.
stuff from the gas station to like eat,
Yeah, I told him that we were getting gas.
to munch on. Num num num.
Before we recorded the first episode of the podcast.
That is true.
I don't know. Is this a good place to end it?
No.
I think my dad wants us to leave the room to get out the stew.
Get out the stew.
Yeah. Should we end it here and go to Goodwill?
How long have we been recording?
1 hour and 3 minutes.
Fuck, I guess. I mean, it's been an hour.
Okay, that was episode 3 of the podcast. You little goobers, you little gobsmacks.
Wait. Before we end it, I think we should come up with a name. Should we call them the Goobsters? The Goobsters.
I just want to call it Chris Dies. I just want to call this episode
I would
Chris
like
Dies.
A name for our audience. Are you
Little
recording still?
goblins. Yes, I'm
Okay.
recording
I
still.
think we should call them the Goobsters.
The Goopsters, the Goombas,
The Bidoofers.
the Bidoofers. Why wouldn't they just be the Bidoofuses?
That's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're a little retarded.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you later,
Thank
my
you. Love you.
Bidoofuses.